to the Forfeit Fantasy Draft. I'm Evan Jones.
And I'm Joe Street.
And today we are going to be bringing you some absolute nonsense. We're going to show you a forfeit from last week. We're going to be discussing football, fun. There might be a quiz or two. And as always, Joe has told me there is a joke coming your way. So stay tuned, have a good time, and welcome back to all of our viewers at home.
Exciting times. Right, shall we get straight into it?
Let's do
talk about last game week, which just finished very, very recently and didn't quite go the way I wanted it to.
You know what that tastes like?
Probably minging, because are you meant to eat the skin of the kiwi?
You don't eat the kiwi pubes.
Do you know? Have you ever? No, surely not.
Bollocks. Do you know what it tastes like?
What does it taste like?
Victory. That's what it tastes like, mate. That is You've never eaten the kiwi pubes?
No. Don't think
Am
I
I
have.
the weird one? I've got another kiwi. Do you want to try kiwi skin on?
No, I'm good. You know, I'm all right.
you know what?
I'll just wait until a little bit later on, and you can throw one at my head. How's that?
It's going to fly into your mouth. I might knock your teeth out. Anyway, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, I get to throw so much fruit at Joe because he's rubbish at Forfeit Fantasy Draft. Liverpool played twice and Villa played twice. And coincidentally, the second game was against each other. And Joe thought he was going to beat me because he was all smart and he got Morgan Rogers and he got Marcus Rashford and he got Diaz and Trenty and Robertson. And Trenty scored. But was it good enough, Joe?
It wasn't quite good enough because Watkins and Salah scored as well. So, I finished on 65 points and you finished on 75. So, there we go. I would have been frustrated about the fact that Cunha was on my bench, but he only got 9 anyway, which wouldn't have made the difference. So, realistically, I've had a nightmare.
Yeah. And do you know what else is going to be a nightmare for you?
What's going to be a nightmare?
When a melon is flying at your head at 100 miles an hour.
Yep. But from 15 yards, thankfully.
10 yards. We agreed on 10. We agreed on 10.
I do have a question.
Go on.
How far away do you have to be?
10 yards.
That's mighty close.
Okay, how far away do you want to be?
What, can we go 15?
15 yards?
15 to 20 yards?
You're going to throw a grape 15 yards?
Yeah, I'm going to fucking smash you in the head with it.
You ain't smashing shit.
15 yards, thank you very much. There we are. Right, Brighton did batter Chelsea 3-0. That was frustrating.
Yeah.
Really quite frustrating. Arsenal 2-0 against Leicester. Brentford 1-0 away at West Ham.
Mate, we got battered. Like, genuinely, they had 2 goals disallowed for offside, and I thought it could have been 8-0, mate. We're rubbish.
So 1-0 battering.
Also, Arsenal were rubbish against Leicester. Don't let the 2-0 flatter you. It was a very... Honestly, I never want to badmouth a professional footballer, but Raheem Sterling maybe had the worst game of football that has ever been played in the history of football.
I didn't watch the game, but I was having a little look on Google, of all places, and he was getting a 2.6 or something stupid.
Mate, he was
mad.
Dreadful. Like, he was offside in positions he didn't need to be offside in. It doesn't make sense.
Right.
But I hope he comes back. I like Raheem Sterling.
Yeah.
But,
Good player.
He was.
Unbelievable at City.
Yeah.
Southampton lost 3-1 against Bournemouth. Southampton are done.
Rubbish.
Aren't they, really? Aston Villa 1, Ipswich Town 1.
Oh, that's a rubbish result. Ollie Watkins scored, though, did he?
He did, as did Liam Delap. Axel Tuanzebe got a red card
Oh.
after 40 minutes. I
Congratulations.
didn't actually realise he was at Ipswich. How are you getting on, by the way?
With Ipswich?
Yeah, are you playing much or...?
I forgot what you were talking about for a minute. Calvin Phillips, yes, I get it. I also get Pineapple Head, which is ironic because the pineapple's coming at your head in about 20 minutes.
Man City beat Newcastle 4-0. I was actually quite surprised by that.
I'm never surprised.
And
I told you it was coming. The City region is going to be phenomenal.
And we had Marmouche, who got a hat-trick. Are you going to go from this?
Bringing him in?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll see what happens.
Fulham beat Forest 2-1. Pretty decent result for Fulham. Everton beat Crystal Palace 2-1. Have you seen Everton's new stadium?
Oh, beautiful, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
Beautiful. I'm jealous. That's what West Ham should have done.
Have you seen the new Everton bra, by the way?
Go on.
A lot of support, but no cups.
That works for many teams, but not West Ham because we're European champions. Come on, boy.
Liverpool beat Wolves 2-1 in that final game of the week. Penultimate game of the week, a big one. And then Spurs beat Man United, as they always do. Just about the only team in the Premier League they can beat at the moment.
Did you see that game as well?
No.
Boring.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, I never want to talk about Spurs. I hate Spurs. So
you do. How's that puzzle going here?
What puzzle?
A jigsaw puzzle.
I don't know what that
is it still there?
It's still
Oh,
there.
it's still there.
It's still there. It's not
Still in the mouse
I should have hidden it. I'll do it on another day. How's that perm getting on, bro?
So, Aston Villa 2, Liverpool 2 was
Yes.
the final game of the week, which is why I have to have a load of fruit thrown at me. Now, we haven't actually done this forfeit yet, but we're going to do it, and then we're going to show it to you now, as if we've already done it. So, would you like to watch?
Yes.
Excellent. Here we are. Here I am at the supermarket, ready to buy 11 pieces of fruit to get flung at my own head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bosh.
Great face. I don't know if you can see his face from over here.
Okay.
Right, you ready?
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, yeah. Are you ready? Yep. What do you reckon? Give it a watch if you like football. Oh.
These are really hard fruit.
They are, yeah.
Really?
That's a big orange. See?
Where's
I might get
Where's the eye? Hey, closer.
It's closer.
Really close.
Do I go peel first or?
No, I don't.
Are you ready? This is going to be the one, mate. What do you want that first? Or?
I don't know. Fucking hell.
Oh, dear me. Man, what's the next cocktails?
That felt like slow motion.
That could have hurt.
That was it.
That's a nice lineup.
That would have been the inside of my brain.
It's a shame it wasn't, isn't it?
Wow! Can you believe that I either missed or got hit by all of those fruits?
You might be dead. There's a possibility. This could be a...
I hope not.
Well, yeah, I hope not too, but mate, that melon is coming for you.
As you've already seen, I picked the fruit myself, which was very unusual because it's like going into a firing squad and just getting all the bullets for the for the snipers or whatever they're called, and just
To be fair,
here you are, lads, come at me.
Excuse me.
But I've gone for brightly shaped thing. I'm telling you this now, as
Yeah,
if you
you've
haven't already
already-
seen
yeah.
it. I thought prior to going into that big yellow fruits would be easy to detect, and I would be able to dodge them.
You'd be evil.
Able. Yeah. I also
Yeah, go on.
have to do my world record attempts. Now,
Yes. Oh, you can do it now?
Guinness World Records 2020. I think it would be nice for you to blindly pick.
What if I pick one, and because this is from 2020, it is being beaten already?
I would say it's probably funnier if I just don't go and find out if it's been
true,
beaten, and then
true,
obviously I
true.
think I've broken it.
This is a great... I like this. Thank you for this. This
so-
is going to be fun.
We've got 245 pages.
Yeah, I've got it already.
Approximately. Would you like to pick a page?
147.
147.
Is that actually what page 147's got Evan on it? Is that actually? What do you have to do? What do you have to do?
I can't quite believe this has happened. We have 142,
Yeah,
143,
I know what's coming next.
144,
Yeah,
145.
yeah.
Do you know what's coming next?
148, probably. By
So
your logic.
presumably
That should be
this
146.
should be 146,
Yeah.
but actually this says 146. And then we're on 148 and 149.
So they've
So what I've
misprinted.
just discovered
There's no page 147.
is actually, if we rotate it, 147.
Oh, because it's a long. It's
So
a portrait.
I don't understand. I feel like this is all just
Information about robots.
information about. Right. Okay. Pick another number.
Okay, 146. 91.
Most bounces of a bubble on a soap film. After 2 less successful attempts, Farhan Schwab, off of France, performed an impressive 113 soap bubble bounces at Bubble Days 5. Bubble skills are definitely a family trait. Farhan's father and brother hold their own Guinness World Records title too. We're aware of that, we can see that. Bubble bouncing. Right, I'm going to go to the kitchen. Presumably you got fairy liquid in there, have you?
I might have fairy liquid.
Excellent. Right, okay, so I'll be back.
Wait, hang on. What are you going to put fairy liquid on?
So tonight I'm going to try to break the world record for the most bounces of a bubble on a soap film.
And you have to sing I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles for the whole duration of it.
There we go.
Done.
Perfect. Right. Do my best.
Yes! What's Chelsea's?
That's sticking with me, by the way. I have a little shout out today.
I've not discussed this.
Someone that I used to go to university with.
Okay.
He did sports science at Swansea University. Pretty much fresh out of uni, he got a job at West Ham as a sports science person. And I discovered this week that he's actually been with Rangers for the last 14 months as head of performance. Tom Taylor, as of this week, has got a job at Chelsea as lead physical performance coach. So there we are.
Oh,
Shout out to Tom Taylor.
Tom.
Good job. Well done, buddy.
Shout, mate. Get us some tickets, lad.
Very, very good job. Don't be that guy.
I just want West Ham tickets.
Not that many teams in Oz, particularly around where we're from. Brisbane Knights last week won 8-1 in a pre-season friendly. Have a guess the name of one of their goal scorers. I'll give you a clue. You couldn't stop saying it last week.
Oh, Ravanelli!
Oliver Ravanelli scored for Brisbane Knights. Correct. Well done. Shout out to Oliver Ravanelli.
Go on, Ollie boy.
Good job.
Get us some tickets.
So we talked earlier. Ravanelli.
Yeah.
So we talked earlier about Southampton
Rubbish.
being pretty bad.
Yeah.
What I discovered this week is actually it's 4 years since the worst ever FPL score from a player. What's the chilliest football ground in the Premier League?
Go on.
Old Trafford.
Now that is good.
So it was.
That is very
It
good.
was at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Southampton lost 9-0. Bednarek scored 9 goals and obviously conceded 9, and someone triple captained him, which meant that rather than a -7, he got -21. So
That's phenomenal.
shout out to Jan Bednarek
Get some tickets.
whoever captained him as well. Of those 9 goals,
Yeah.
2 of the goal scorers are in my team. Can you guess who they are?
2 of the goal scorers. It was Man United versus Marcus Rashford.
Correct.
Marcus Rashford and Manchester United versus Southampton. Who else is in your team? It's got to be a Manchester United player, I can only imagine. Who else is in your team? It's not any of your strikers. Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka is correct. There we are. Well done. Shout out to the 2 of them.
You know what I'm going to say to Wan-Bissaka?
Get some tickets.
Oh no, don't be that guy, come on. But yeah, do it.
Item number 9, another shout out.
Yeah, fucking
So,
hell. You've got to run these past me, Joe.
Jimmy Conrad.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Oh,
Jimmy Conrad.
Conrad. Happy birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday. Do you know what I was thinking about this morning? I was having a little swim.
Go on.
And I was thinking, out of all the Premier League footballers, who would play all the characters from Friends? Now, so far in my head, I got Haaland as Phoebe. It's blonde,
Interesting.
you know,
Okay.
a bit
Interesting.
ditzy. Yeah.
Yeah, long hair.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I put Ben White as Rachel. I just, it gives me those vibes.
Yeah, no, yeah, fair.
Yeah. But then I was gonna say
Well groomed.
well groomed, yeah,
well-groomed.
exactly. David Reyes, Ross. I can't explain it. It just is.
Okay. Monica. Stephen Gerrard.
Well,
For
'cause
me.
he slipped. I don't get it.
Was
the
Monica
reference.
slipped?
I don't know.
No, I just I remember watching a documentary about Stephen Gerrard, and he has quite severe OCD, and you know,
Oh,
it's very like washes
wow.
his hands all the time and all that sort of stuff,
Did
very
not
clean.
know that.
So
That's why he was washing his boots. That's why he fell over.
Joey.
When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go on the piss with Georgie Best.
Go on the piss with Georgie Bear.
We haven't had a sing song
Who
for a
sings
while.
that song originally?
Do you know what? Doctor and the Medics.
There we are.
We know someone from the band.
We certainly do. Do you want to give her a shout out?
Colette, absolutely. I don't want to
Shout
say your
out to
surname, Colette, but Colette is in Doctor and the Medics. They sang Spirit in the Sky. We love her dearly.
Certainly do.
Certainly do.
Okay.
Do you know
Well done,
what's
Colette.
really funny? She messaged me the other day. We might have to cut this bit out.
Go on.
But she messaged me the other day saying, "Oh, thinking of you. I've got an avocado plant. It's called Evan." So, yeah. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. There you
Did
go.
she name it after you? Or?
I have no idea, but
Okay.
she's a good girl. I like her a lot. Mika Richards. He'd be a great Joey.
He would be
Yeah.
quite a good Joey,
Yeah.
actually.
He'd be funny.
We've got Chandler left, have we?
Oh, yeah! Go on. Who's Chandler?
Again, funny. I would just go David Luiz, just because, again, like I said, because he's a funny human.
Yeah. David Luiz, I'll give you that.
So, according to FB Ref, the most viewed soccer players in the United States by state in 2024 have been revealed.
What does that
Can you guess who they are?
Messi.
So Messi is obviously the top. There's another one that's relatively famous that, you know,
Ronaldo, then.
excellent.
Yeah.
But in Pennsylvania we have one, which is, I was very surprised to see his name on the list, but
Jared Bowen.
no,
Oh.
almost, not a million miles away.
Cole Palmer. Who is it?
Aaron Cresswell.
Stop it! I knew that as well. That's the funny thing. I've seen it online.
There you
That's
go.
hilarious. Aaron Cresswell.
Yeah.
Penn State.
Apparently so.
That's
I don't know why. I don't know why I couldn't say it.
That is hilarious.
There you go. So
Go on, Aaron Cresswell.
Shout out to Aaron Cresswell. Get some tickets.
I know. I was waiting for you to say it. I love it. That's a good joke.
Item number 11. I've got a list here of the 5 Premier League football grounds with the most pubs within 1 mile.
Oh, I like that.
Would you like to have a guess at who they are? I'll give you a clue.
Yeah.
One of them is a significantly higher amount than the rest.
Okay, so it's not United. It's not City. It's not... It could be Liverpool and Everton. There's a couple on that street. It's not Forest. Is it... It's definitely not West Ham. Chelsea, there's a few knocking about on that high street. Arsenal? Is that within a mile? I'll go... Go on. Are you...
Have a little guess at one.
I'll say Arsenal. Just to
Arsenal
play it safe.
is in at number 3
Yeah.
with 33 pubs.
Yeah. I'm going to say Fulham.
Fulham is incorrect.
Fuck. Chelsea.
Chelsea, number 5 with
Yeah.
27.
Yeah. Chelsea, Arsenal. And one's got considerably more than the rest. Is that a clue?
I think so.
Okay. Where do they drink? Newcastle.
Newcastle
Yeah.
is in first place with 174 pubs.
How weird, man. 174 pubs.
174 pubs.
Can he get a pint before the match league?
There we are. I've got a joke for you. It needs to be done in the Newcastle accent, I tell you.
Go here.
What's a ghost's favourite position?
Right book.
No pet. Goalkeeper.
Why?
Goal.
Oh, goalkeeper. I like it.
Talk about butchering jokes. Anyway.
yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, the lads.
While we're on the topic, should we come up with our last joke of the week?
Yeah, go on.
Excellent. Well, here's one for you. Why did Cinderella keep getting kicked off the football team?
Go on.
She kept running away from the ball.
That's good.
There we are.
What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
I don't want to do the action. Go on.
So we've got Arsenal, we've got Chelsea, we've got Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Reach. It's definitely not West Ham. I think it might be Liverpool and Everton because they're so close together, and up there's a couple of pubs in that stretch.
Well, no, it's neither.
Right, right, okay.
If you'd like a clue, let me know.
I'd like a clue.
Noni Madueke said one of them was a shithole before scoring a hat-trick against them the following day.
Crystal Palace.
Wolverhampton Wanderers, Molyneux.
Oh!
50.
That's not nice, is it? He said this is a
Accidentally did it on
shithole
there, yeah.
because there's so many pubs.
Maybe.
Well,
Maybe he's just anti-drinking.
Maybe he's
Fair enough.
Anthony.
If so, completely get it.
Warren
Right, Portman Road. I've not given you a chance to answer that, but actually I suppose you probably don't know who plays there.
Well, hang on. It's not Leicester. It's not Southampton. Ipswich.
Ipswich is correct.
There you go.
Portman Road, 29 pubs.
Process
4.
of elimination. Who's going to fucking Ipswich? Do you know what Ipswich is?
Well, I do actually, because I'm doing a podcast next week
fuck
with
off.
the guys on Dad's Our Job. There we are.
Hey!
Lovely.
Dad's our job.
Dad's Our Job.
Dad's our job.
3 of them, dads.
Yeah.
Talk about football.
I like that. That's
so,
our job.
Dad's Our Job.
So it's just you going? You're not inviting the whole
Well,
of
I
the
mean,
podcast?
I didn't realise
so-
it was a thing and that you might want to do. I just
Oh, clearly not anymore.
yeah.
That's fine.
just
That's
assumed
not my job.
they wanted the good-looking one that sounds, got a good little husky voice at the moment because he got a cold. And
Any more insults coming my way? Just remember, I'm going to launch fruit at you as hard as I can, so keep this sass coming, Joe. What have I told you about the sass in the past?
just
If you were a
see what's
footballer,
gonna
do you know what you'd be called?
Go on.
Sassoko.
Excellent. Premier League football clubs. We might have done this. We might have actually done this already. Highest number of fan arrests by club.
That's
Have
gotta
we
be
talked
West
about
Ham.
this?
It's got to be West Ham.
West Ham is number 1
Yeah.
with 103.
Yeah.
This is last season, by the way.
Yeah, it's got to be. Arsenal, they're never doing nothing.
Arsenal, 85.
85?
Yeah.
Out of 100?
Number 4. So
85, is that it?
fan arrests last year, yeah.
How many did we have? 103?
Yeah.
You lot, listen, so I've seen West Ham fans going at people's houses with baseball bats. Like, I tried to get video of it, but it just didn't work.
Yeah. Are you retelling a story that I told you earlier?
Yeah, I absolutely am. Did I tell-
Actually did
I
see
tell you?
that, by the way. That was that was one of the most bonkers things ever.
That's how we
I was
met.
at home one day and I just heard this banging out the back garden and I was like, okay, and I went round to the back room and kind of looked out the window and there was a bloke with a baseball bat literally just smashing the shit out of the front of someone's house, like the doorway and the windows and stuff, and I was like, what's going on? So I literally got my phone out and I started recording, and after about 2 minutes he kind of disappears around the corner and I press stop on my camera and it starts recording and I was just like, for fuck's sake. So I had to go obviously tell the
Go and help him do it again.
people in the house, be like, I'm really sorry, I might have seen it all but I've got no evidence. So the bloke in the West Ham shirt got away. Anyway, I did find out at a later date that he did get arrested, they knew who it was.
Good.
And he had his baseball bat confiscated.
Yes.
So justice was served. That's our lot at the moment. Shall we go straight into what happens every week and
Let's do a
go
little
for transfers?
Rock, paper, scissors, shall we?
Okay, right. Ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this then.
It's just once again, I know I ask every time, rock, paper, scissors, reveal.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
That's big.
Yeah, that's
Big.
real big.
Okay, fair play.
And do you know what's funny? You're going to have
Don't
to get
you-
up the fixtures for me, mate.
Don't you dare. Oh, okay.
What am I daring?
No. Nothing.
What am I daring? How dare he? Can I go on my phone, Joe?
Of course you can.
Thank you. Do you know what?
Should we
Do you
talk
know
about the games
what?
ahead? We'll talk about the games
You
ahead.
talk about the games.
So,
I'm going to do a bit of
Leicester have got Brentford tonight. I got offered tickets to that. Would have had to go all the way to Leicester for it. Not really fancy it
Yeah, that does
because it's
make
quite
sense.
a trek from where we are now, Bushy, at your house.
Fuck off with that shit, Joe.
Everton Man United tomorrow morning. Arsenal West Ham. Bournemouth Wolves. Fulham Palace. Ipswich Spurs. Southampton Brighton. Villa Chelsea in the late kick-off tomorrow. Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest. And then final game of the week. Man City versus Liverpool. Huge game that.
That is
Absolutely
a huge game. What are you trying to trick me into here?
Nothing.
What are you trying to
Nothing
trick me
at
away
all.
from?
Don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Certainly not Marmouche. But obviously it's not Marmouche because I wouldn't have said it just then. Unless I was double
Triple
bluffing, in which case
Yeah,
maybe.
but I know what you're like. You wouldn't pick a City player when they're playing Liverpool.
True. At some point, I don't know when, there's some blanks. So I think maybe Newcastle and Liverpool aren't playing because they're in the... I
Oh,
don't
in
know,
the
I don't know.
final.
Yeah.
But then they'll come back for another double game week.
Well, I think they've
What
done
are
their
you
double
trying to
already.
hide from me?
I think they've done their double already.
Joe.
Liverpool have.
Cut the shit. What are you trying to hide? Who are you trying to gatekeep from
Just
me?
take your time. That's my team.
Who's not there and why they're not there? It's Foden. Are you trying to gatekeep Foden from me? Joe's got inside my head now and he's doing sneakies and I don't like it. I don't know what it is that I'm missing. Who did you get rid of? Is Saka back?
Not yet, I don't think.
9th of March. What date are we on?
20. Oh, okay. Oh no,
Ooh.
there's. Hang on, let's have a look. So when's the 9th of March?
Couple of weeks.
21st. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh,
3
against Man
games.
United. Yeah, could be. Yeah.
Is that what you were trying to do? Get a little bit of Saka backer? You haven't got Joe, I'm struggling to see who you're.
Did you just say Worcester? Has anyone got Worcester?
No.
Okay.
Worcester's playing who?
Leicester, who
Oh,
leak
tonight.
goals.
Do you know what? This is too much. I'm taking a sub away from you. I'm not going to make a sub.
Yeah.
You've only got 2.
I'm going to go for Worcester.
Okay.
For Nicholas Jackson.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to go... Not really thought about it. Either Rodgers or Rashford for Saka.
No, you can't.
What do you mean I can't?
Well, you've got rid of Nicholas Jackson. Make that sub. Made.
Ah.
Worcester coming in. So no Saka for you, Joe.
Okay.
1 less sub. And you're doing sneakies.
Not doing sneaky.
You're doing sneakies. You're trying to do sneakies. Like, let's
not.
get rid of Jackson and I'll bring in Saka for Rodgers. No, you won't. X-nay on the Rog snay.
Maybe a Neto.
And Neto. Who's Neto?
You asked me this last time.
Chelsea Neto.
Oh, and Kunku actually. Yeah, it's got to
You're
be.
not doing a Madueke.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's exactly what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of this Saka nonsense.
Saka nonsense. Saka shit. So that's what you were trying to do? Was that the whole goal? There were sneaky Sakas?
Well, yeah, I mean, it didn't start off as sneaky. It was just purely like, I'd like him back. And then
yeah.
eventually you were like, oh, what is it sneaky? And I was like, oh yeah, I should probably not talk about who it is.
Yeah, you done sneakies.
All right, there's your lot.
Done. 1, 2 and 3.
1, 2 and 3
Yeah.
from my list.
Yeah.
You can't have 1 because it's already been done. 2. Throw yourself a birthday party in the pub with bunting, balloons and party poppers and wait for the guests to stand you up, drink their respective drinks and storm out. Number 3, pose for a photo at 5 famous landmarks. And number 1, you're not allowed 1, so you're going to have to give me a third one.
4.
4, do a round of alcohol-free pub golf on your own. Throw yourself a birthday party in the pub with bunting, balloons and party poppers and wait for guests to stand you up, drink their respective drinks and storm out.
Right.
Pose for a photo at 5 famous landmarks. Or do a round of alcohol-free pub golf on your own.
How long are you staying here for?
TBC.
I like the landmarks. I also like pub golf. How many people would have to come to the surprise party that don't turn up?
Let's say 3.
So 4 pints at your own party. Like a loser.
Non-alcoholic it would be again, though, this one.
That's fine.
But yeah.
Four couple of shots of water, maybe. Little whiskey with no whiskey. Or let's do pub golf. So it's pub golf, but the other person picks your outfit, and then you have to go and do the pub golf in that outfit.
Excellent.
Now, for those of you at home that don't know, Joe's going to explain the rules of pub golf to you now.
The rules of pub golf are very simple. The loser that week has to go to 9 different pubs and drink 9 different drinks, which will be marked out by the winner,
Okay.
and do them in as few sips as possible.
Okay.
So,
I feel
for
like I'll
instance,
excel at this. Yeah.
If you're having a pint of orange juice and lemonade, your score is the amount of times you put it to your mouth. So, for instance, to get a hole in 1, you would have to sink the pint. If you took 2 little sips, that would give you a 2. Your total score is obviously whatever you have at the end of all of those 9 holes, but it is obviously desirable to have as small a score as possible, the same way it is in real golf. Now, with all that, you have to do it while wearing typically fancy dress, dressed up as golfers with clubs or whatever you have on you. But in this instance, it's going to be whatever charity shop outfit the other person chooses for you.
Should we get down charity shop?
I think we probably should. Yeah. Happiness?
Happiness.
Pub golf.
Pub golf. Deal.
There it is.
Thank you so much for watching. We've been the Forfeit Fantasy Draft. Make sure you like and subscribe to all of our social media channels. We hope you're enjoying the content. And once again, we shall see you
very, very soon. See you later.
I thought you were going to say next week.